My sunshine, my sunshine, you're my sunshine. Wake in the morning, open my eyes, sunshine on my face, beautiful skies. You're next to me, laying in bed, not just the visions inside of my head. Hello, everyone. Good day, and welcome to another episode of Wedding Wednesday. So today we're going to talk about the bridesmaid. The bridesmaids' dresses in particular. Generally, the bridesmaids' dresses should be a reflection of your dress. Not, exactly like it, but close enough that it has the same theme and the same concept. If you have a particular era, you're getting married, and let's say, you have this kind of it's like Marie Antoinette vintage type of wedding with all the fancy frills and trills, and then your dress is, kind of maybe off the shoulder with ruffles and kind of like a ball gown type of dress. It would be great if your bridesmaids' dresses is sort of similar, not identical, but let's say similar with the same style at the bottom, but different style at the top. And the other thing I'd like to mention is when picking the bridesmaids' dresses, please keep in mind that all of your bridesmaids may not be the same size. So you can't choose a dress and you're picturing it on a size 2, but then you have a bridesmaid that is a size 20 or 16, and that dress is not going to look good on her. You don't want the bridesmaids to dictate your pace for your wedding, but at the same time, you want everyone to be happy and comfortable. You don't want to put a thick girl in a dress that is made that, specifically for a size 2. Yes, they're going to sell it in the store. Of course they would. But if it doesn't look good on her, she doesn't feel good, she's going to be walking down the aisle and all through the reception with her face turned up. Do you want that? So generally, there are dresses that fit all body types, especially those that has a lot of ruching, maybe around the middle section, and then the top is made in such a way that it's very bra friendly. Because let's say, for instance, the bridesmaid that's a size 2 generally probably wear A cup, a B cup, a C cup for the most part. And then you have the person who's a size 12, 14, 16, 18, and so on, that may range from a 36, a double D, to all the way to maybe a F or whatever. She's not going to wear that same tin strap dress that goes all the way down almost to your stomach and has a deep V down the back, and you can't wear a bra with it. You know what I mean? So you have to keep that in mind. And then another thing, if you decide to have a short dress because it's the summer, then the bridesmaids, most likely you will want to put them in a short dress, at least short as in, like knee length or a little below your knee. So it will look kind of off if your dress is short and a A-line, or and then their dress is long down to the ground and fitted. Um, doesn't go together. If your dress is kind of sexy, then their dress should be kind of a reflection of your dress. And as far as colors go, you could choose the bridesmaid dress. I think I mentioned this in a prior video. Choose their dress if you like. If your bouquet has multiple colors, if it's pastel colors or whatever, you could do like what they did back in the day, where each bridesmaid had a different color dress out of the colors that in your bouquet and centerpieces most likely. Or you could choose one color, but each dress has a different style to the top. Like there's a person who may look good in a halter top. Another person might look good in a tin strap. Another one might look good in the asymmetrical, style. One might look good in a V-neck. One person might look better with a square neck. So you could have the same bottom and then have the different styles to the top. Then for the maid of honor, her dress could be a totally different color, but as long as the color goes in with your theme, or blends with your theme. Or she could have a brighter or darker shade of the same color in a totally different style. And let me mention, when I mentioned about the bride's dress, there's something I forgot to say. If you decide that you don't want a white dress, so you're going to wear a colored dress, or case you want a white dress but you don't want it to be all white, you could have a white dress and then it has a ribbon like a burgundy or red or pink or whatever, a band around the waist. And then you could have it that has the a lining in the going down the back. Like if it straps up in the back, you have like a burgundy or whatever ribbon or string to strap up the back of the dress, and then also in the back going down to the bottom, starting from the middle of your back maybe, or to the depending on how the dress is cut, going all down the middle, that burgundy or pink or whatever color. You know what I mean? And then it straps up in that color as well, halfway down your back. And then you could, go out of the box and have your accessories with bling, but with that color stone in it. If it's like a pear-shaped dangle, earring, and necklace, and then you have the color, the blue or the pink or the whatever stone in the center, to just go live out of the box and be unique. And another thing with the bridesmaid dresses, you could go and there's normally swatches in the store. And if you see a dress you like, you could ask for the swatch and they will show you all the dresses that come in that color, in that style, all the different colors that come in that style. I think it would be a great idea if your dress is white and then it has the blue band around it, or the blue going down the back, piping or whatever it is, or a piece of material going straight down the back to the ground or on the sides of the dress or whatever. You could also have your bridesmaid in that color. Like your favorite color is red, so you have red going down the back of your dress or around the band, and then your bouquet is white with touches of red, and then the bridesmaid in red, and the little, the flower girls in white dresses with red around the waist and little red flowers on it or whatnot. You have to take all this into consideration, when you're getting your dress and thinking about your theme. And at the same time, don't let the bridesmaid dictate your pace, because a lot of times people, the bridesmaid are telling you what they want. It's good to have a suggestion, and if you could accommodate them, you do. But if you're adamant about a certain style of dress or whatever, and the bridesmaid is telling you they don't like this color or whatever, as I said when picking your gown, whose wedding is it anyway? So before, you want the bridesmaid to be, comfortable, and you want them to enjoy what they're wearing and, have a smile on their face, but not if it makes you unhappy because they're going totally against what your goal was and what your vision was. And please don't pick by bridesmaid where they don't get along. So all through the wedding, they're bickering with each other. They can't even decide when picking out the dress. They're like, "Oh well, I want this, I want that. Why she gotta wear this? Why I can't have?" And you would be so miserable. You would wish you had ran off and eloped. So try to, get people at least that get along with each other, so they're all on one accord. And you also have to keep in mind if one of your bridesmaids is pregnant and you find it out early up, and then you have to calculate, when the wedding is, how much months pregnant they're going to be. Because you also will have to pick a dress for her that's more of a A-line, that has a lot of ruching to the top, whatever, so she doesn't really feel, out of place. A dress could still be cute, but then you have to make it, sort of flowing from the waist down, like under the bust line, like an empire waist. And so you have to keep all this in mind when you pick in the bridesmaid dresses, how it's all going to work out. Another thing I'd like to mention, when choosing your bridesmaids, please choose them wisely. Choose people that you know are not selfish and, you know, and are not only around for the good times, because your bridesmaid's job, more than just to show up on that day, is to help you out. Whether it's putting flowers together, whether it's helping out with the favors or the invitations or whatnot. So if you have people that you know generally never show up for anything you ever wanted, or they're never on time, everything is about them and not about you, you might not want to put this person as a bridesmaid, because there are times you want all of them to be together. As I said, packing the invitations in the envelopes and so on like that. So if someone has shown you time and time again they're not reliable and they're not dependable, they might be upset with you, but you don't want this person as your bridesmaid. Same thing goes for your maid of honor. Pick someone that you know will have your back and your best interest at heart. Who's going to show up if you want them to go with you to help pick out your dress or the flowers or anything like that. You know they're going to be there. And the day of the wedding, you know they're going to help you adjust your tiara, fix your dress if something's wrong. And they're not just about them. And you're walking with something tilted to the side or your dress hooked up in the back or whatever. And they're very oblivious to this because they're just focusing on themselves and how they look. So keep this in mind. You want people in your bridal party that's not just there for the day, but before, leading up to the day to help you with anything that is too much for you to do as one individual. Each of them could have a task to help you do different things, especially the maid of honor. She should be there for most things that you're going to see about prior to the wedding, going to look at, you know, different items, accessories, whatever, going to taste the food, anything like that. So as always, I'm not going to keep this long and drawn out. That is it for today. If I remember anything else concerning the bridesmaid, the next video I do, I will just do a little part of the bridesmaid continuation and then whatever I choose to do for the next video. Have a blessed evening, everyone. Love you all. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please hit the bell so you can get a notification of other videos. Thank you. Ain't no question, to you I belong. And baby, you know that my love is strong. You're the hot chocolate, and I'll be your cup. Come here, my darling, please fill me up.